Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well. My name is Mbuelo, for those that don't know me. The Nasdaq, the S&P 500, gold, and Bitcoin as well. Just check out what is actually happening. I haven't taken a look at the markets in a second. So basically today, I'm just going to be covering basically from today, the 28th, to about the 2nd of October. This is a really important week. We have NFP coming on Friday. It's the beginning of a new month. People are back to work. So let's see what's happening, guys. This week, as you can see, we have a lot of volatile news coming out this week. So just, definitely go check out investing.com, and just check out the news calendar and whatever news source you use, factory.com, whatever. And just always know what's happening prior to, the week. So let's hop onto the charts, guys. I'm gonna start off with the S&P 500, and it's honestly been a crazy week. Last week was a bit of a crazy week. We thought everything was just going down south, but things seem to have rebounded the way I expected. I don't know, last week, for those, that's why I love YouTube so much, is that we can go back and actually check what I talked about. And as you can see, guys, remember that 18-year resistance line I was talking about? The market was just shy of that. It was literally just shy of that spot that I was talking about. Let me see if I can drag this thing a bit more so you guys can see. The market was just shy of that spot. So we had this 18-year resistance, now support. The market broke out of that line around late July, and ever since we rallied, and then we came back and we tested. So this to me looks really positive, that the fact that we're still above this line, I feel right now, is a good indication that, okay, we've taken a breather. We're gonna push back higher. So this was the line in the sand for me last week, and I was like, okay, if we cross this line and stay below this line, then I am going to be very bearish on the market. I'm expecting, if it keeps going down, then we'll have some waves to the downside and we'll be in a bear market. But it seems like right now we're just in that middle point. The market broke down. It came and tested this 18-year resistance line I had. It came above the line in the sand, and right now we have this channel here. Let me take you to the 4-hour time frame. We have this channel I drawed in from these highs. I put this touch as well, and right now we're literally crossing above. We're literally crossing above. Let me drag this pink line as well here. So this was support for a minute. When we came down, we were looking for it to push higher again. It came down and gave us a triple bottom. You check, and then finally we tested again. So we tested this line 4 times, 5 times when we actually broke down to the downside, and the 6th time again. So for me, this is an important line. If we can keep above 3322, 3320, I would say 3320, I honestly believe that we could see this thing pushing up. So it's only Monday. Let's see what happens. New York Open. But for now, I'm just kind of going to be waiting to see what plays out. I had this resistance line drawn in. I was like, okay, if we get above this, then we might look to push higher. But then the market turned around literally at that point, at that resistance I'm talking about now, support, and it came back down. So we're literally in the zone. We could stay in the zone for a minute, but I feel if things are positive this week, we could push higher. But let's bear in mind, we have the elections coming soon, so things might change. And the way I'm seeing this thing right now, I don't know if you guys will notice this. I'm seeing a kind of a pattern playing out here. This is one of the harmonic patterns that I've learned, and it seems like right now we have some sort of harmonic pattern playing out. I don't know if this could be it. Let me see if I pull out my fib, um, and see what extensions this thing could possibly go to. Okay, so okay, we're around that zone. This was the zone. This 1618. This was kind of the zone. So, you know, things could still play out around this. Sometimes harmonics, you know, they're not as perfect, but generally, you know, you can see some sort of um, reversal pattern out of them. So it could push a bit higher. We could come maybe test this level up here, you know, just take out these highs here, and then hopefully we could turn around, or we could literally go up and test this line I have drawn in here. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of looking at right now. I'm not going to get into a trade on the S&P 500. I honestly want to see what plays out this week or today when it comes to the London Open. So let's actually check out Nasdaq. I haven't checked this out in a minute. Um, okay. Okay, so it's actually above, you know, the line we had drawn in. So guys, this is the first time I'm checking out the market, you know, ever since last week. So you guys can see we had this resistance line here, now support. This is about a 5-year support line, and we literally just rebounded a few pips away. So same thing as the S&P 500. I'm seeing a similar pattern right now. You know, there's some sort of correlation between the two. And as you can see, guys, it seems like we're pushing for higher highs, you know, right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we come and test this level by the end of this week, this 11560 zone. And this was the zone was like, okay, if we get above this 11560, you know, I'm expecting this thing to go higher, guys. I'm honestly expecting it to push, you know, to the upside. But until we get above there, you know, this is kind of the new line in the sand. You know, we could just play around, and this could be some sort of harmonic pattern again, if you guys can see this. You know, once you guys learn harmonics, if you guys want to learn harmonics, you know, we have the best connection. And you know, this looks like some sort of pattern. You know, so we could be looking for selling opportunities around this line. You know, let's see if we had to take a trade, always make it a 1 to 2 first. Okay, and then potentially come down to maybe these prior lows, not even at the low, but just around there. You know, I feel like that would be a solid trade to the downside. You know, you're risking small, you know, to make potentially what 1 to 3, 1 to 3.5. So honestly, a good trade. Let's see what happens, you know, during the course of the week. Let's check out the Dow Jones and honestly see what's happening here, guys. So you guys see, I have this channel drawn in here. Let me take it to the daily so you guys can see what I have got going on here, you know. So we're in this uptrend, we broke out, we tested the zone. If I can show you the zone, you know, this zone was once support, once resistance at a time. So, you know, this is a zone where the market has been there for a few weeks, you know, just moving sideways. So let's not be surprised if, you know, we really don't get a lot of action until like elections. But it seems like right now, to me, we're gonna probably push to the upside and maybe test the top of this now resistance line. And then if we're looking for a pullback or looking to sell this thing, it'll probably be somewhere across this trend line to the upside. But look again, we also have all-time highs up here, and this is all-time highs up here. So we could potentially even, like what Nasdaq do, just come retest it and then keep pushing higher. Who knows? But I think let's take it day by day. Let's see what's happening on the 4-hour. Let me see if I can remove all of those drawings. Okay. So as you guys can see, we're literally at the top of this channel. I feel, you know, let's see what happens at this point. Let's see what happens at this point, because as well, I see some sort of extension here. I see some sort of extension, harmonic pattern. You know, I'm a big fan of harmonics. So anyone that knows will know that, you know, I love trading harmonic patterns. Okay, you can see that was the B, C, and the D could potentially be up here. You know, look for some sort of, push to the downside. Same thing as Nasdaq. Okay, so we might have 2 or 3 green days. Come NFP, things will change. So let's check out gold. Honestly, let's check out gold and see what's happening with gold. Okay. Doesn't look good for gold. Does not look good for gold. So I was like last time, if we stay above this 1900 zone, I honestly believe that, gold is still very bullish. But right now, the way I'm seeing it, we're below all-time highs. We had this big red candlestick just break below it. So to me right now, honestly, let's see what happens. But the way I'm seeing it, let's actually zoom out. Yeah, seems like our next target is 1830, around there, 1830. So if you're looking for a small scalp during the day, I feel 1830 is the way to go. And if we keep going below 1830, our next targets could probably be 1795, 1780, and then a solid target is 1750, around there, But again, price is following what it does best. You sell at support, resistance. So you can see this is now resistance. That means we're looking for selling opportunities, and you buy off of support. So this thing, if it comes down to test this this trend line I have in play here, I feel like that's a good thing. We had a big move to the upside, a correction, and then we push again to the upside again. But I don't honestly feel it will go that far. So let me actually pull this line here and I place it here, so that we know what we're looking for as the weeks go on. Okay, and then this could be maybe our next zone if price gets below that. Okay, so right now it seems like we're very bearish. We broke this trend line support I had now, but we didn't come back and retest it. Okay, could we? Maybe, but the way it just broke down, I feel this is the next target here, 1830. Okay, let's see what's happening with silver. Silver, same story. Remember what I spoke about last week? We're in the spring. It's either going to break to the upside or to the downside. I had a bias that it was going to go to the upside, but as you can see, it did the same thing as gold and it pushed to the downside. So I'm actually just going to remove those things here. Okay. I actually didn't get into this trade. I was actually I was pretty leveraged in some other trades. And wow, if you got into this trade and you followed the spring thing, even if you had a buy stop here and a sell stop here, had a tight stop loss in the middle, literally in the middle of this, this triangle, either or, you're going to have an awesome trade, if it went either or. So right now we're at this trend line. Let me show you on a weekly time frame. You see this trend line comes all the way from March and it's holding. So we could potentially break below it and come down, test. This is our next level to test, 1814. Okay, 1814 is our next zone. If we don't consolidate here, we could potentially come back higher. But this red candle, I feel like this thing could push a bit lower. Honestly, feel like it could push a bit lower. Let's check out oil. Oil has just been chilling here. Honestly, it's been volatile the last few weeks, but don't touch it. That's what I can recommend. Don't touch oil for now. Bitcoin, we had this floor. For those that noticed this head and shoulders, congratulations. We had the break to the downside. Feels like we bottomed here, and we came to test this resistance line here. Let me show you on the weekly where I get this now support resistance line. You see the support. It was holding here in 2019, holding at the beginning in Feb, and it held late June. So I feel like that we're above this zone. We are still very bullish. on Bitcoin, and I honestly feel that, you know, our targets above, we're looking for this thing to go to 20,000 again. So let's watch it together, guys. And that is the first part of the Monday charts with Mbuelo. So if you guys love my content, you know, please definitely subscribe and you know, hit the like button. You know, it helps me grow, and it helps, you know, people that don't really know how to analyze, you know, just get a better perspective of, you know, how you actually look at the markets. And if you guys want to learn as well, you know, the way I learned how to trade, you know, there's an amazing platform that I'm on where you literally learn everything that you need to learn when it comes to trading Forex, you know, cryptocurrencies, you know, binary trading. You know, then we have live mentorship. We have literally the go live session where you can literally trade with 6 and 7 figure traders on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? And we have a whole bunch of other things, you know, the harmonics, you know, we have accurate signals about 75 to 85%. Guys, if you had a casino and you knew you could win 75 to 85% of the time, would you bet or not? Of course you would, because, you know, you'll be winning more than you losing. So guys, this is kind of just a brief explanation of the platform that we have. If you're interested, I can send you a link. You can take a look at it and we can take it from there. But thank you guys a lot for, you know, hopping onto this video, and I hope it was valuable to you guys. Check out the Forex one as well. I'm gonna do just now, and just, you know, look at the way I look at the Forex market, and, you know, see if we can find any trading opportunities for this week. Stay blessed, guys. See you on the next one.